What's up, everybody? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 6 free picks for the MLB on Tuesday slated games, y'all. It's the first day of the new month, so I'm going to bless y'all with 6 picks. We had a great day to end June. We are going to bring in the new month with some positivity and some money. As always, I'm going to walk you through those picks, show you the data, the analysis, why I decided to put my money on them. But always bet responsibly. As much as we've been doing great, everything looks good on these on paper. It can still go either way. It's still betting, so bet responsibly. Now, looking at how we did on today, Monday's free picks that I gave out, we cashed out like across the board. So the free picks I gave to y'all on here, we hit 4 out of 5. Our only chalk was Zach Wheeler, gave up 6 hits. We had under 5.5, so he hooked. The other 4 picks all cashed. We hit our 3-man for, it was like 4.7, 4.8x. And I got a bunch of DMs from people that added a pick on here or there, cashed out for 900, 700, whatever it was. Like, people are making money, and that's why I do this. Like, I want you guys to, like, fuck those apps, right? They make enough money off people that don't know what they're doing. We need to lock in and get ours. So those all cashed. The free pick on Instagram, I've been giving those out. We haven't missed a pick in like 9 days now. I've missed giving a pick out a couple days, so it hasn't been 9 straight days of winning picks, but I'd say 6 or 7 winning picks in the last 9 days. Every day we've been cashing. The 2 free picks I gave out to our winnable free pick subscribers, they both hit today. So if you guys want to get in that, there's a link below in the description. You can sign up for my VIP or free picks in there. I usually only give out maybe 1 or 2 picks a day or every other day. It's not a lot, but you still get some extra picks. And if YouTube ever takes down my channel, that's where I will get you guys some free picks. So it's great to just be locked in there so you know where I'm posting if anything ever happens to my YouTube, because they gave me another violation this morning and took the video down, but luckily with an appeal they put it back up and they took the violation away. But that shit sucks. They don't want y'all winning. Like, they're trying to silence me. So those all cashed. Looking at our VIP game picks as well, we're going 3-2 today. We had a tough extra innings loss with the Rangers. But still 3-2. We were profitable again. We went 4-3 yesterday, won 2 units. We continue to cash DFS slips and single game bets as well. Both of them are hitting. If you guys want to tap into VIP, now's the time to do it. I cut prices. They're only $25 a week right now for VIP. If you lock in now, that's the price you're locked in at. Even when prices go back up during NFL season, NBA, if you lock in now, that's what you pay no matter what. And if you sign up right now using code MLB in the checkout, you're going to get 80% off. It's going to be $5 for a week of picks. You will make that your first day, and you're going to continue to cash with us. I'm sure that you will love it. I do hours of research to make sure that we stay in the green. The other option is sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in this video. I don't know, Parlay, Play, Underdog, either of them. Sign up, use my promo code, make a deposit, and then send me a screenshot. You can deposit $5. I don't care. As long as you make a deposit and use my promo code, we're good to go. And I am also giving away a new jersey for the month of July. In July, we are giving away a signed Justin Jefferson jersey. This thing's sick. It's a white jersey. It's authentic. It's a Nike jersey, authenticated by Beckett. Totally legit. All you have to do to be entered: subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. You do those 3 things and you will be entered to win. Right after I finish recording this video, I'm going to do the drawing for the SGA jersey for the month of June as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But alright, let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with Didier Fuentes to give up over 4.5 hits. He's only started 2 games this year. He has gotten rocked in both games. Miami and the Mets, he gave up 6 hits in the first, 8 hits in the second. He pitched 5 innings in the first. He only pitched 3 innings against the Mets and gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, 6 runs. Like, he's just gotten demolished. I don't see him. The Angels have been playing well. The Angels have been putting up hits, scoring runs. They have looked good over the last month and a half now. So there is nothing that tells me he's going to keep them under 5 hits. I'm locking this in, and then I'm pairing it up. We're doing some more correlation that's been going well for us. So we're taking Joe Adell, who is going to be going up against Didier Fuentes. We're taking him to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He has been on fire lately. he started the year out way colder. Like, you look back here, and that's why his average is so low. He's only batting 246 against righties. But, I mean, you look here, he got hot, and now these last, I mean, it's more than 10. These last, like, 11 games, I guess it is. He's only missed it twice. He has an 11-game hitting streak. He's averaging 3 hits, runs, and RBIs per game over the last 10. And he just demolished Washington that whole series. So, feel good about this one. I think we get Fuentes to give up some hits and runs early. I think Joe Adell hits this before the 5th inning, but either way, lock these two in. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.5x for this on Parlay Play. Really like this app. They get their lines up early. They have tons of different props for each player. So a lot of different stat categories that you can pick from. Bunch of great promos, and when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. And then after you try it out, see if you like it, right? You don't have to make a deposit for that $5. If you do decide to make a deposit, they're going to double that up to $100 as well. That's free money. Take advantage of it. Ideally, you get a $105 sign-up bonus. You can just pull the money off a different app, throw it on there, and then send me a screenshot when you sign up and make a deposit. I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP, and you can tail all of these picks that have been cashing. Also, don't forget, like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. All right, let's get into these next picks. Christopher Sanchez, over 4.5 strikeouts. This is my favorite pick of the night so far for everything I've gone through. He's gone over this in 12 out of 16 starts this year, but he is a dog at home. He's hit it in every home start this year. He averages an extra almost 2 more strikeouts per game at home than he does on the road. Love this one. And look, he's already pitched against San Diego last year. He went over this in the one start. He was at home in that game. I get it, San Diego does not strike out much, but they just whiffed, I think, 11 or 12 times against Wheeler tonight. We're going to get at least 5 out of Sanchez. Like I said, he's hit this in every home start this year. Love this pick. And then we're sticking with the correlation, and I am taking Jake Cronenworth under half a single. So there's a few things at play with this, right? So first off, and stick with me here, Cronenworth does not hit lefties well. He's batting 190 this year against lefties. His average is 234. So it's about 40 points lower against lefties. He's 0 for 5 against Christopher Sanchez in his career. So both of those data points go great for us. Now when we look at him as far as hitting, he just doesn't hit. I mean, he's not a great hitter in general anyway, but he really doesn't hit a lot of singles. When we look at like his last 20 games, really, we go down to his last 10. He's gone 8 straight games without a single, right? He's only hit a single in general in 37% of his games. So 63% of his games, he has not gotten at least one single. And then we look at his starts against left-handed pitchers, because that's what we're really zeroing in here. He does not hit lefties well. He only has 3 games this year against a left-handed starter where he's gotten a single in that game. Only 3 out of 18 games, right? So that means we have an 83% chance of him not hitting a single here if the history tells us anything. So I feel good about this one. We're taking Christopher Sanchez to get at least 5 strikeouts, Jake Cronenworth, no singles. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.7x for this on Chalkboard. Put this in on Chalkboard because Chalkboard has some of the best payouts for correlated plays, right? When we put these picks together that, you know, kind of play off of each other, they're correlated. A lot of apps will knock a lot off your payout. Chalkboard doesn't. Chalkboard has some of the best payouts when we put these type of slips together. So this is an app that you want to use when we put these kind of entries together. They're going to double that first deposit when you sign up using code BWP on Chalkboard. The code is BWP, so make sure, please, that you use that code and not BWADE on Chalkboard. They will double that first deposit. Ideally, you get a $100 sign-up bonus, and you can tail all these picks on there. They have some of the best payouts in the industry, especially when it comes to correlated plays. It's where I give most of my picks for VIP out on. So check out Chalkboard. They're going to double that first deposit when you use code BWP, and when you send me a screenshot of that deposit, I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP, and you can tail all these picks. Let's get into these last 2 picks. Brady Singer, over 6.5 hits allowed. Now, I know looking at this just off the surface, he's only given that many hits up 4 times this year, right? And he hasn't done it in the last 5 games. He is a much better pitcher at home than he is on the road, and he is on the road in this game. When we look at him on the road, he's 50%, right? At home, he stayed under this in 8 out of 8 starts. He hasn't gone over this in any home games, but on the road, he's gone over it 4 times out of 8 games. This Boston offense is clicking right now. They put up 7 runs in the first inning against Cincy, the young starter Corbin Burnes tonight. I think they light up Brady Singer again here for the second game in this series. And when we look at him against them, he got burned by him both times he played them last year. And he was good last year. He stayed under this. He only went over it, again, in 25% of games last year. He stayed under it most of the time. But in both of his starts against Boston, he got crushed, and they went over. He had some of his worst starts against Boston last year. You see it here and here. So I think Boston gets to him, and they get to him early. Getting this at plus 140, I love that value. So we're taking Singer over 6.5 hits allowed, and then we are just going to the other side of the diamond with Boston, and I'm taking Roman Anthony to get at least 1 hit. This kid, he was having a rough go of it to start out. #1 prospect in baseball, and he has finally started to click. You see these last 3 games here. He had 3 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits. I mean, Boston put up 13 runs on Cincy tonight. They put up 7 in the first, and they still scored another 6 throughout the game. I think they do that to him again. I could have gotten a little riskier here, and I wouldn't talk you guys out of it if you wanted to take hits, runs, and RBIs, or maybe even go for over 1.5 bases. I'm just taking over half a hit because I'm a little bit more conservative. But taking Brady Singer over 6.5 hits allowed, and then Roman Anthony to get at least 1 hit. Love that. And you'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.6x for this on Parlay Play. I already told you guys I really like this app, and it's why I'm using it again on this slip. It's a great payout. It was better than I could find on most of the other apps. And their sign-up bonus, right? They are going to double that first deposit. Well, first off, they're just going to give you $5 for free when you sign up using code BWADE. There's no deposit required for that $5. You just sign up, get $5, and then after you try it out, see if you like it with that $5. I think you probably will. You make a deposit, and they're going to double that up to $100. Literally just withdraw $100 off PrizePicks, FanDuel, DraftKings, whatever other apps you use. Withdraw 100, put it on Parlay Play with code BWADE. They double it. You just made a free $100 to bet with. And you send me that screenshot, and I give you a free week of VIP. It's a win-win. Already shown you guys, I tell you guys every day how we're doing, right? I try to be as transparent, as honest, and as consistent as I can. That is what, I built this channel on. It's how I want to do things. And so, tap in. Start winning with us. I do the research so that you guys can make money. Also, if you don't want to sign up with an app, you can always just use code MLB. You'll get 80% off. It'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. But make sure that you're tapped in, and then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to make sure you're entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey at the end of July. Let's get this money, y'all.